new caddy.
I mean, the winning is an addiction, right? And I think that is, for me, like, that's the reason when I wake up every morning. It's what keeps me excited about playing basketball, keeps me excited about going to practice every day and wanting to compete against those guys. So, I mean, even though, I had opportunities to win and been part of some really great teams, it's an addiction. I want to be, selfish and be able to, hold the trophy up at the end of the season. I want to, be able to enjoy those celebrations and enjoy those moments with my teammates. So, even though I won, I guess people will say, a lot, I'm still hungry and I'm still kind of, desiring to win a lot more. I think maybe it's just in my DNA, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's just, I just strive for it. And I think when I was young, I just enjoyed the taste of winning. I enjoyed the feeling of winning. And I think for me, to start the season with a group of individuals, and for all of us to have one common goal, and to be able to have the opportunity to reach that common goal, which is more likely a championship, is something that drives me. So like I said, even at 36 and even in year 15, like, I wake up every day like excited to go to practice. I wake up every day excited at the opportunity to play at a high level and to have these opportunities to win titles and win championships. I think it's just a competitive spirit. Like, to be honest with you, like, you have to not want the person in front of you to score, or like you have to kind of take pride in trying to make sure that this person doesn't have a comfortable night. And for me, that's really what it is. Like, I've grown into the role of, like, trying to, not allow my opponent, like, I get mad when my opponent scores. Like, I still remember, when certain players scored over me, and like still like remember the moves. I still remember those things even from like 10, 12, 13, 14 years ago. So like, it really like bothers me. So I think it's the competitive spirit, and I think that's what like drives me the most, to try to be, a great defender or a good defender. A lot of times, especially in European basketball, if you have balanced shots, if you have, a good team offense, then a lot of times that allows your defense to come back and be set and have a foundation in your defense. If you're missing shots, or if you're turning over the ball, or these different type of things, you don't have opportunities to really defend because you're always on your heels. But if you have a good offense, especially now in modern day basketball, basketball is all about offense for the most part. Whether or not it's in Euroleague or Europe or the NBA, people want to see scoring. You see a lot more high scoring games. So I think it's true in modern day basketball, but I'm a defensive guy first. So, I always feel like, a better saying is defense wins championships. So even though winning is what drives me, but I think what drives me more is the agony defeat. Like, I remember the losses a lot more than I remember the wins. Like, the losses, are the ones that hurt here. They kind of take a piece of your heart, and the ones that that you wake up in in the middle of the night dreaming about, or having nightmares about. So to me, the losses, even though like the winning is the byproduct of that, but I think the losses is what is the motivating factor and which drives, because you don't want to have that feeling again. I mean, it was moments that I think losing has you questioning everything, questioning yourself, questioning your team, questioning your abilities, and especially for me, like, I've been fortunate that I've been on the winning side for majority of my season, majority of my career. So to kind of going through that was not the easiest moment, but I think now looking back on it, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot more, because it taught me, I think it taught my teammates, and it taught this group that we can go through adversity, and we're battle tested. So, we're able to withstand, a 9-game losing streak, or, all the things that we withstand with the injuries and, the different issues and different things that we had to fight through. Then, we've seen everything. So, from this point on, like, we should be able to withstand everything, and know that, confidence that we can come from it from the other side. I had been in Cheska for 7 years. I was the captain of the team. We had so much tremendous success, and then also because the way I had left, it was during COVID. So I never really had an opportunity to really, close that chapter. We kind of left it, still open-ended because of everything that was going on with COVID, the way the season had shut down and those different things. So, coming to Milan during COVID and during everything that happened, in Milan at that time, it was a little bit strange, walking to the practice facility the first day after, taking the same route, walking to the same door, meeting the same people for 7 years. I kind of almost felt like the new kid at school. So for the first month or two, it was a little bit strange, but lucky for me, like, I had Coach Messina, I had Chacho, I had Vlado Mitsov, I had, a bunch of guys that I knew and had played with previously, that kind of helped me with that adjustment period. So now, I mean, it's been 3 years, and I look at Milan as like, it was a great choice, and now Milan looks like, almost like a home to me and my family.